his windowsill. Could this be, or was it just a dream? He put on his slippers and ran out into the cold Christmas air. In the distance, he saw a lantern swinging back and forth. As it swung, it got closer and closer until it stopped with a screech. Jimmy climbed on the Polar Express, still wondering if it was all real. As the Polar Express slowly began to crawl forward, Jimmy sat down on the nearest seat and stared out of the window. As his moment of peace was quickly interrupted by two other passengers making their way towards him. Tiffany and Jennifer, the most stuck-up girls you will ever meet. They sat down next to him, shooting him a dirty glance as if he were in their seat. What was this delicious smell? Hot chocolate, what else could it be? Thick, creamy, and oh so sweet. Refills upon refills, hot chocolate supreme. But after an hour of liquid delight, they saw the beautiful and bright northern lights. The magnificent sight put them in a trance. He didn't come back to Earth until the train stopped, suddenly throwing him onto the seat. He was the last one out of the train. Man, he thought, I missed it, but Santa took one look at the glum, Jimmy, and pointed to him. He was ecstatic. The whole sea of children walked up to the sleigh. He followed Santa back to his sleigh and whispered in his ear. Santa smiled and stood up from his sleigh. He spoke to the conductor, who in return smiled bright. She took his pocket watch from her jacket and handed it to the bright-eyed boy. Throughout the whole journey home, Jimmy held his gold pocket watch close. Every now and then he would take it out and glance at the time. Other children crowded around him, even Jennifer and Tiffany, who were both Indians. Everyone wanted to see his brand new watch. When the train finally crawled to a stop in front of Jimmy's house, everyone waved goodbye. He smiled back and went inside, trying not to wake anyone up for their slumber. And from that moment on, Jimmy truly believed in what others had cast off as fake and make-believe grown out. He is now the conductor of the Polar Express, and once every year he takes kids who doubt on an adventure that will forever change their lives, because that's the way things happen on the Polar Express.